Hey, Skukdash. My name is Amy Juan, and I'm the current coordinator for Project Oidag. Project Oidag got an award today, an Outstanding Achievement Award from the Direct Services Tribe Committee, and we were nominated by George Bearpaw, who's a director under IHS, and just a couple of months ago we received a similar award from the Indian Health Services Western Region area. And so how we got that award is we've been collaborating with the CELS IHS campus in creating a community garden. And so with Project Oidag, we've been around for about a year now. We're actually this summer we're in our first year, and we've really been collaborating with the hospital and creating a youth-run garden.
I'm Kylan Blaine, job Joratam Amjuk. Hi, my name is Kylan Blaine, and I work for Project Oidag. And today we got an award for being out in the community and causing change, really. And basically what we do is just try to bring healthy autumn foods and also non-traditional foods into the community.
I had just seen Kylan there, and he's actually going to be the new coordinator for Project Oidag starting next week. And the whole purpose is just to teach community youth how to be a part of the community engagement, and how to work outside, working in the Oidag and growing traditional food, the Atam Haichuhu, and learning how to grow it, how to eat it, how to cook it, and all that good stuff. And they've been doing some really, really amazing work. During this past year, we have about 25 youth that are involved, ages 14 to 24. And we're really, really proud and really happy to have received this award today.
Tell us about the crops you guys raised.
Okay. We grow a lot of traditional foods, the Atam Haichuhu. So we have the had, the squash, corn, the 60-day and the June corn, and then also the kanyo, sugar cane, bao, the white, the wipugi and the tota bao. We also have uus moon, and aside from the summer crops, we also have things like cucumbers, tomatoes, chilies. We also have different other kinds of beans and also sunflowers. And in the winter time, this was our last year was our first winter growing. We call them grocery foods. So things like different kinds of lettuces and broccoli, cabbage, all that good stuff. And it's been really amazing to see what we can produce out of our Oidag, and amazing to see the community when they eat our food, and knowing that we're growing food for our community, within our community, and that everybody's well when they eat good food. So yeah.
So how's that been received by the community itself?
It's been doing really good. We wouldn't have been able to have Project Oidag without the community, because the garden is a community-supported garden. All the seeds and all the different things that we have there are donated or, were given to us by the community. And during the summer, when our first crops were coming in, especially the had, and that was different kinds of squash, like zucchini and different things like that. We were doing a farmer's table out in the parking lot in CELS, and so people would come by from us, and also collaborating with the schools, especially the elementary school, and getting the parents involved in the school garden that's there too. So we feel very honored to represent the community, and feel that the community does support us, and that they're the biggest part of the foundation for our program.
What about some of the traditional methods involved in growing it? Has the community shared, or the elders shared that with you?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah. Well, for one thing, we learned, back in the day, we didn't use any kind of growing hormones. We didn't use drip systems. We didn't have these different things that other farms have nowadays. And so the traditional methods of just using what's around us, like using the the organic matter from underneath mesquite trees and using that for mulch in our Oidag, and also the flood farming. So akjin, and so that's actually how we water right now at our garden is we flood, and that works really well. You know, we don't have to water our crops as often, and especially now with the rains, we haven't had to water these past couple of weeks because we've been getting so much rain, and that really helps with the food. And when they grow better than they do with just faucet water, and so those kinds of things. But I think the most important thing is sharing the songs, like the planting songs. That's a big part of what the youth are learning the planting songs, and learning that when you plant, you know, it's not just food, it's medicine, and it's good food that's going to keep us healthy, and that the food that we grow, and you know, that it gives nourishment to everybody that eats it. And so just those good intentions and being swagima, that's what has been taught to us by the community, is especially for youth, because nowadays youth don't think, the community or a lot of people don't think that youth want to be outside, or that they want to learn, or you know, that they're interested. But once you give them those values, those autumn values, and himduk, especially about being swagima and having those high expectations to them, like, you're gonna work outside, we're gonna work outside, and we're gonna do it together, and we're doing this for the community. Just having that has been so powerful, and you can see all these youth, you know, they're still with us even after a year, even when they're not getting paid. Even after the summer program's over, they still want to be involved, and they still want to continue the work. And that's how Project Oidag started in the beginning, was they wanted to continue. And so we're really, really proud of them, and we're really excited to see what's going to happen in the future, because this is only our first year, and we've already done so much. So we're happy.
One, two, three.
We are located in cells. Our community garden is in cells, and we've been working within the schools there in cells. However, we have been talking with different people throughout the nation. More recently, it's more been to the communities down south, like San Miguel, to Paua, but also knowing that communities on the west side, on the north side, that our vision is that one day we can have Project Oidag regions, like to the north, to the west, to the south, and that those youth learn the skills, and they're able to take that back to their community and share it and create something similar. And that's actually something that me and my coworker, my partner Anthony Francisco, we've been working on a curriculum, a manual that we hope to make available to the community, or it will be available to the community. Right now we're really laying down and writing out everything that has really built this program. And so that manual is meant for the community. If a community or a district, a village youth group wanted to start a similar project, that they can go off of our manual and kind of see what the steps were to building a program. So that's one of the ways that we're looking at helping it reach to other parts of the nation. And the reason why the program started, and along with the apprenticeship program under TOCA, was exactly that, is because the elders that did plant in the community weren't seeing the next generation coming up, that they didn't see that learning, or that they didn't see anybody planting anymore. So that's where we came in, and we said, okay, this is what we're gonna do about it. And so once we got started and we started talking to elders and started talking to different community members and going out into the community, we were surprised at how many people still have a garden, even if it's just a little oidag, and they just have some squash in there, or even a few. We've seen a few grapevines. Just it's surprising. Like once you get out there and you see those families that are still holding on to that tradition. More recently, we've seen communities like, for example, Bisama'a. They're working with Donalton Community College. The farmers there, Clifford Pablo and Zay Arnold, they're the ones that are helping them create their Oidag. And so that the interest is there. It's there. It's still here with us. It's just a matter of relearning, and I think, again, learning how to be swagima again, because we've gotten used to being inside and used to, I guess, the American lifestyle. And being swagima is hard, to be outside and to work with the land and to get dirty and to be outside and be sweaty and to be tired at the end of the day. But out of all the good things that we've seen come out of it, we know that it's definitely what has kept us strong as a people for so long. And so it's coming back. It's coming back.
One, two, three.
Archibald!